Hello everyone, this is The Illusion. Welcome back to Star Trek Online. So I just recorded a bit of a short episode with OBS Studio. It's not going to go live. The reason for that is because of the fact that whenever the program says the encoding is overloaded, even like right now the program would say encoding is overloaded, and we're doing literally nothing, it would be stuck at like 2 FPS. So I'm going to continue using just the classic because it actually works. I'm not too sure what's wrong with it. I'm literally using the simple settings, so it's not like I have a setting that's doing it. I'll have to probably contact OBS and see what's going on. Maybe that program's just still in beta. I know it used to be in beta. I don't know if it's out of beta yet, but we'll have to continue using the classic program, which really doesn't matter that much. I mean, it works. It gives a pretty good quality. The only thing I need to do is encode it, which I would have had to do with the other one anyways. The only reason I was going to switch is just because of the fact that it's the new program. Anyway, so that episode I recorded a Gorn. I just got out of it. We got a little bit of stuff out of it, not much. If I go over to inventory, give us an extra level, and also give us this, which is absolutely 100% useless. I don't use mines at all. I believe they are the most useless weapon in the game, mostly due to the fact that it's not that useful. There's no builds that revolve around torpedoes. There's no combat playstyle that revolves around mines. So, and plus the other thing, torpedoes can be mounted on the back. So. And they do more damage, and they reload faster, and they don't require to be tracked. It's just there's no reason to have a mine launcher. So I used to use them when I was a new player. I don't use them anymore due to that reason. So you may be wondering, what are we going to do this episode? Well, I actually ended recording on the other program, because of the fact that I wanted to see how much it was, and I was going to continue recording if it was alright. But given the fact that it's a constant like 2 FPS at a large sections of the video, I've decided to go over to this program and continue recording. There's a lot of stuff I want to do in this episode. Most of it has to do with account management. One of the biggest things that I'm not really looking forward to is level 40. Level 40 and 45. Now, you may be wondering why. You're going to ship at level 40, you get some other stuff within these two ranks. It's due to the fact that level 40 you get Mark 10 gear, and level 45 you get Mark 12. It was only 5 levels apart. You can do 5 levels in like one episode. So I recently upgraded one of my other tunes to level 46, I believe it's at, which we will go and look at in a minute. So what I'm going to be doing for the next several episodes probably is we're going to ignore the grind up the tree. What we're going to do is we're going to get prepared for level 40. I know it is 20 or 15 levels away, but there's a reason for it. Mark 12 gear is not cheap. Not always, at least. The consoles can be cheap, the weapons can be cheap, but everything together is going to cost quite a lot. My recent upgrade to my Romulan, or actually Riemann guy, which we're going to go ahead and play on today. Sorry, one second here. Sorry if you guys are able to hear that. The Romulan guy we're going to play on today had a little bit of equipment that I was able to use. But the equipment I had to buy, because I couldn't craft it, because Mark 12 gear takes 6 hours or something like that to craft. Maybe it's 4 hours. It takes a while to craft. I can craft it on my main character, and most of the characters. There's only one character I cannot craft very rare equipment, and that's the kits and modules. I'm currently grinding that one. So I bought most of the equipment. I didn't have to buy 3 weapons. Those are pre-crafted. I crafted those a while ago and just transferred them over. And I didn't have to buy a couple of beams because I had those already on my character. There's a couple other things I didn't have to buy. There's a shield and some weapons. All the ground weapons I just transferred from my main character over to my Romulan character. So my main character is the one I used to buy all the equipment with. Let's go over to my main character right now. He had 4 million credits before I started doing this. And yes, he is a Federation character as well. The Federation is the easier of the ones to do. So right now I'm getting a high encoding, which is about 6.5 minutes into the video. Every single time I see that, the FPS may drop to 30. The other program drops simply to 2. It seems to only be like when we're loading into a new character, so it's not that much of an issue. So, let's look at how much credits this guy has left. Yeah, that's right. 300,000 from 4 million. It's a lot. I have 4 million in the bank. By the way, this is stuff I will be using on the... Sorry about that. This is the stuff we'll be using on Kirtland. This is stuff I'm crafting through this character. We'll have 2 more. We only need 1. This is from my Romulan that I found in his bank. I didn't know he had it, so I threw it in here. And then the last thing we need, of course, is shields. I will be crafting the shields because I can. We're both 5 levels away from needing it, and should have enough time to do it. Mark 8 gear only takes about 2 hours to craft, and if I had the full thing, I can craft the whole thing in 2 hours. Right now, of course, I'm grinding this. I'll probably wait to craft all this until tomorrow, in 18 hours, so that I can just craft the whole thing in one go, and have everything ready for when we're level 20. Now, that's only ground stuff. Ground stuff is the cheapest of the stuff usually. There is a rare, of course. That was just it was like a 2% chance of a rare, and gave me a rare. So that was rather interesting. Oh, I was gonna say what? Yeah, chat's gonna be open on this character because it always is. I have chat a little bit different on this character, but I do copy settings over between characters. But yeah, so that's expensive. It's extremely expensive to go from Mark 10 to Mark 12. You look weird. I think he's trying to do Zoidberg because of his chin, but I'm not too sure. He might be another alien from Star Trek that I have forgotten. Kind of looks like one, actually. I can't remember if they're in there or not. Anyways, so he's Herc. I won't really go by that. What was I saying? Yeah, so for the next couple episodes, we're gonna go ahead and mostly concentrate on getting Mark 8 gear ready, Mark 10 gear ready, and Mark 12 gear ready. This is stuff I can do off camera, by the way, and this is stuff that is the reason why I bulk record everything, so I can get the recording out of the way and do all the actual time-consuming stuff, which is the crafting, the buying, the EC or the credit grinding, the lithium grinding, all that stuff. Is just, it's a lot of stuff you gotta do. So one of the things I wish I could do is I wish I could rip equipment off another character, and that's actually what we're gonna do with my Delta recruit. He's level 60 already, so he's finished. Finished in a way that he's already got all the grind done. He has Mark 12 equipment, but he's using plasma for his ground. But he's using phasers for the space. So we're gonna rip everything off of this guy, including the Aegis stuff. I bought that off the exchange. It was 3 million a piece, so I bought it off the exchange. Let me just. We'll also be doing this as well. Oh, I forgot to start this one. Oh, I didn't forget. It's just I'm not gonna do it yet because I have the ability to boost that. Now I could craft on this character, but the only real thing that I can craft is engineering and beams, really. Engineering, beams, and projectiles. And that's not going to be a guaranteed and very rare, so really can't do anything yet on my Delta. So we're going to pretty much rip everything off of this character that we can. I can't do that, unfortunately. That was a reward a while ago. It's a interesting one. This guy has 30,000. He also has... Oh. I might take that and put it on my other character as well. That's you can craft these at level 15 shields. They're pretty good for low level. But yeah, we'll take everything off. The only thing I can't do is the warp core, which is a green warp core. You get that from the winter one, which I don't think you can do yet. Can you? Did you do the winter? Yes, you can do the winter if you've had it unlocked. Which, unfortunately, our character, Kirtland, has not unlocked, because he was made after the winter event. So, let's go and go to my Romulan character. Pretty much just going to show you guys a few things I've been doing, and show you guys why some of the episodes are kind of jumpy. Leads in the fact that we're constantly changing equipment, and why things are going the way they are. If you guys want to see this stuff on camera every single time, that's fine. Every other episode would be this. Like, literally every other episode would be just this. So if you want to see this every other episode, that's fine, I'll do it. Just let me know. Oops. Alright, logged into the wrong character. I was flipping between these two earlier. It took me an hour to actually move all this stuff over. This is the Romulan character I have. He's using the veteran ship, which we'll use. Won't be this, of course. We're on a Federation character. So yeah, this guy's on the Mark 12 stuff. Like, this is plasma. It's a Romulan character, so it's all plasma. I crafted that and upgraded it a little bit. Now, the problem is he's only level 46. I actually had a better shield, but it's a Mark 13, which he can't use. He needs to be a level 50 to use Mark 13 and 14 weaponry. Level 50 is pretty much the last thing that you really need to worry about. Once you're level 50, you can use everything, pretty much. I don't actually know if you can use tier 6 ships, actually. Just see here. Yeah, you can use tier 6 ships. We'll be using these on the Federation guy. On this guy, which I might record a little bit of more, if you guys want, I'll be using tier 5 ships, which are discount pack. Where are you? There they are. I'll be using these. These are just the dreadnoughts. There's tier 6 versions of them. I just don't have the tier 6 version. I just have the tier 5 version. Yeah, that's what I do off camera as I go around and I upgrade all my guys. Everything is just upgraded. This is part of the veteran ones. It's alright. just changes a couple of things. It has two different modes. It's a tactical mode, which gives you a clicky, and it has a region mode, which you're mostly in most of the time because you're not in combat. So yeah. So anyways, that's this episode. It's very short, a lot of talking, but I want to hear you guys' feedback as to what it is you guys want. You guys want to see this once in a while? Do you guys want to see it every other episode? What do you guys want? Do you want me to just show you this in the episode and make it an hour-long video every single time? What do you guys want me to do? Or you just want to keep it as it is and, have things magically appear on the character? By the way, the hyper shield gives you this. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. It's a bit of a buff to your weaponry, but it's not as much of a buff, so it's not a must-have shield. It's a good shield, though, for if you don't have anything. So, anyways, I will leave it here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.